The moment she realizes you're gone, there's a silence that speaks louder than words. It's not the kind that makes her angry, it's the kind that makes her wonder, did I lose him for good? When a woman starts to miss you, not casually, but deeply, it doesn't happen in the loud chaos of a breakup. It happens in the quiet moments after, the moments when she checks her phone and your name isn't there. That's when it begins. What triggers her to miss you? Women don't miss your presence first. They miss your energy. It's not about how many texts you used to send or the way you smiled. It's about how she felt when she was around you. When that feeling fades, she starts chasing a ghost. Not just the memory of you, but who she was with you, especially if you were a man who was calm in the storm, grounded, centered, the kind of man who didn't beg to stay because he knows his value when he walks away. The power of absence. Let silence speak. Most men try to fix the gap too quickly. They call, they explain, they chase, but the men she misses deeply are the ones who understand the power of absence. When you go silent, not as a game, but as an act of self-respect, you stop feeding her attention and start nourishing your own peace. That's when she starts to feel the emptiness where your presence used to be. Story time, the one she never replaced. I knew a man once, quiet, focused, a builder of himself. He loved a woman deeply, gave her his best, until she mistook his loyalty for weakness. He didn't explode, he didn't argue, he walked. Months later she told a friend, "He's the only man I ever truly felt safe with." But by then it was too late. He had outgrown the version of himself that once needed her validation. Sometimes the deepest lesson a woman learns is the silence of a man who finally chose himself. What happens inside her mind? When she starts missing you deeply, confusion sets in. She replays the moments, wonders if she misread your calmness for detachment, regrets not listening more closely when you still cared out loud. And here's the part that stings her pride. You're not reaching out, not because you're angry, but because you've found peace in your own presence. The shift. When you focus on you. She misses you the most when your focus turns inward. When your time goes to your growth, when your energy is spent on the gym, the business, your purpose, your peace, that's when your absence isn't just felt, it's respected. She sees your silence not as punishment, but as power, and suddenly the man she thought would always be available isn't. A message to the man watching this: if you're in that phase now, if you're hurting, wondering if she'll ever regret it, breathe. Don't chase closure. Don't demand her apology. Become so rooted in your evolution that the memory of her becomes part of your story, not the center of it. Because when a man chooses peace over validation, growth over reaction, and silence over begging, he becomes unforgettable. When she finally looks back, one day she'll scroll through old photos, she'll hear a song that sounds like your voice, she'll remember how it felt to be truly understood, and realize she doesn't feel that anymore. And in that moment, she'll finally understand. She didn't lose a man who loved her. She lost a man who loved her enough to let her go, because he finally started loving himself more.